Well, hello everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Monday, October 9th. I'm Michael Taylor. Thanks for being with us. It's going to be a very cool week, it looks like, except for today. We're going to have a real cool show for you today as well. Let me tell you a little bit about that one. Nothing says cool like classic cars, and we got the Newport Beach Classic Car Festival. Folks coming on. Mark Orovitz is going to tell us all about what they have going on there. A lot of family fun, not just cars, but a lot of cool music, food, other activities for the whole family. So I'll tell you a little about that. And then a little later in the program, we're going to talk about some Healthy Living Club and what we're doing here. And that's going to be with Leslie Coretti and Dr. Soon Shin. So stay tuned for that and all the healthy living going on we got here. Hey, we want you to stay informed. If you want to get out and about here in the village, there's a great way to do that. It's the bus rider program, and we have an outreach booth going on in the next couple of weeks that we want to tell you about. Your assessments actually pay for a lot of the bus transportation that goes to local medical destinations and local retail. So if you want to jump on there and you don't know exactly how it works, the whole program, there's some ways to find out. The Towers is going to have a outreach booth going on Thursday, October 12th, and the Community Center and the Community Center October 19th. Both those outreach events are free, and they're from 10 a.m. to noon, so make sure you get out there and do those. LagunaWoodsVillage.com is how you found out about it. Call 949-597-4659 for more information about how you can make sure you get your transportation to wherever you want to get going here. Hey, we want to get going and take a look outside and see what that weather looks like. Got a little bit of clouds this morning, which is kind of nice and cool, a transition from our warm weekend that we had. Today's going to be about the warmest day of the week, and then we're going to get back into about normal temperatures really for the rest of the week. The mid-70s is what we're used to this time of year in the early fall days. We got some morning clouds, a little coastal influence for the beginning of the week. Then we get a little bit, maybe a little bit of a warm up as we head into the weekend, but mostly, like I said, mid-70s for the week. Pretty comfortable, pretty nice. Let's take a look at our sunrise and our sunset. Hey, look at this, another great picture of some dogs. This is Lily and Truffle. This is my neighborhood. These knuckleheads run around with my dog. If you look right under the S in Sunrise, you'll see my dog, and you'll see Lou over there playing around too. Sunrise was 6:50 a.m. Sunset is going to be 6:42 p.m. tonight. If you want to send us a picture of your dogs playing, your dogs in the community, your cat, your parrot, your pet squirrel, whatever it might be, send it to us as well as other sunrise and sunset pictures. Whatever you got, send it in, we'll use it. Make sure you send it to Laguna Woods Village TV at gmail.com. Make sure you put your name on there, where you took the picture, and make sure it is horizontal so it fits on our screen. Hey, nothing says Monday like a couple of meetings. Let's take a look at those, and when we come back, Newport Beach Classic Car Festival. Stay with us.
Achieve a level of comfort you've never known before. The Daydreamer will take you through smooth movements and guide you effortlessly into your favorite positions. Adjust the power pillow for ideal support for your head and neck. This and our positioning technology allows for infinite relaxation. Lay back in zero gravity while watching TV and put your body and mind at ease. Lift your spirits and find your favorite daydream. Contact your local Golden retailer today.
Dr. Farhumand and her associates at Brilliant Smile are excited to announce we now feature cone beam computed tomography. CBCT scans have many benefits over traditional x-rays. They are fast, safe, non-invasive, and provide better care to our patients. The 3D images provide an accurate view of teeth, bones, and soft tissue. It allows us to diagnose and treat more effectively. Also, it features modern diagnosing of sleep apnea by checking the airways and obstructions. Get started today. Call Brilliant Smile, Laguna Woods Village favorite dentist.
By staying home, the community of Orange County has made a difference. But doing so shouldn't mean putting your own health at risk. Hogue wants you to know that safe, quality care is available. Don't ignore or delay the medical attention you need. From routine checkups to revolutionary treatments, Hogue is here for you, just as we have been for almost 70 years. Like no other time before, your healthcare choices matter. Get the care you need from the name you trust.
Hi, welcome to Pacific Financial Planners. We focus on income replacement for your retirement. We have over 3 decades of professional money management experience. We personalize a plan that's right for you and your family. You only get one shot at retirement. Don't you think you better get it right? So give us a call for your free consultation. We can do this over the phone, via Zoom, or in person.
The annual Newport Beach Classic Car Festival is coming up later this month, and joining us with all the things festival, I want to welcome Mark Orovitz to ThisDay. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
So tell us about the classic car show in general. People don't know about it down there. It's a big event. You guys do it every year.
So we're the Knights of Columbus, and one of our big things is charities. We're probably one of the larger charities in Newport Beach. We support 10 or 12 charities that people would know in the area, Be Well, a lot of homeless stuff, Meals on Wheels, a lot of causes. And out of this, we started this car show about 5 years ago, had a little hiccup because of COVID like everybody else did. But last year it really took off, and we now are a partner with the city. It's kind of funny, cliche that we're here talking about this, but if you know anything about classic cars, you realize that the demographics on the age group of classic cars is quite older.
It skews older, for sure.
And because they're losing some steam as far as number of people interested, enthusiasts in that area, we decided this year to add a snow and surf expo to it. The idea about that is bringing in younger people, families, who likes snowboarding, skiing, surfing, all types of outdoor things.
Now, on the Friday night, it's going to be October 27th, 28th, but the show's really the 28th. But 27th, you guys are going to do a trunk or treat, which is also going to maybe bring some kids out, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we have a trunk or treat at the Newport Pier. It's from 4 to 10 o'clock. And we're going to have trunk or treat in the cars for kids. And for adults, we're going to have a bar crawl at 3 different bars: Blackie's, Helmsman, and the Alley.
Is that a good way to kick it off?
It's going to be a lot of fun. But we think it'll be a great way to be involved in the show. And if you show up and you're not registered and we're not sold out, then we might have an opportunity right there for you to register your car or truck.
So people can register. How about volunteers? You guys need, I imagine this takes a lot of work, not just the Knights of Columbus, but maybe kind of the community to get involved in this.
So this year we launched a volunteer program. We have about 75 volunteers already. We can always use a lot more. But we really have gotten a lot of age groups. In fact, we have a lot of kids coming from Mater Dei and Newport Harbor High School.
Terrific.
And then just a mix of people that want to help out. Our goal is to get at least 100 volunteers.
Okay. And when you do the fundraising here, this year we're focused on a couple things, right? You're also focusing a little bit on Maui and what happened in Lahaina, right? So that some of that money is going to be able to go there?
Yes. So the money we raise from this, less expenses, we use for our local charities. We're also involved in Maui relief effort, which, by the way, the main effort the day after the fire, when you saw the boats, the jet skis, bringing stuff into the harbor, is the Knights of Columbus in both Maui and Oahu. Wow. And so it's called Epic, EPIC Ministries with an S.net, and 100% of the money raised from that group goes directly to the people of Lahaina.
How did you get involved in the Knights of Columbus and making all this, the car show happen and all of that?
I was married to an Episcopalian for 24 years. I didn't go to the Catholic Church. I got divorced. My father was a Grand Knight, and I was raised Catholic, so when I moved back to Newport Beach, I decided to get back into the church and become a Knights of Columbus. And it's probably one of the greatest things I ever did.
Yeah, amazing organization. A lot of the things they do, it's absolutely terrific. Are you a big classic car buff yourself? Do you have one? Do you know?
I don't have one right now, but I like cars. Most guys like cars. I had some really cool cars in high school with a lot of motor to them. But I like the cars for sure.
Yeah. And I think one of the things, like you said, it does skew older, but when you have like the family events, like you said, the fun, the sledding that's going to be going on, the trunk or treat, and parents bring the kids, that also kind of gets them excited about classic cars at a younger age, right?
Yeah. So we have a children's area. We have a bike parade, a Halloween bike parade sponsored by, I think, Electric Bike Company of Newport Beach. Face painting, balloons, all types of stuff for kids. So it's going to be a real family event.
Now the event's free, but how are you raising money? There's a beer garden. There's a couple other ways people can.
We have really gotten a lot of sponsors this year.
Oh,
we
terrific.
have Dillon RV, Airstream Trailers, Sterling BMW, Fletcher Jones Mercedes. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. We will raise a lot of money this year through sponsorships. The actual event day, we do fine with the beer. The beer is normally donated to us that we sell, and other food that we sell. But yeah, it's sponsorships.
Okay. Now, about how many cars do you think you'll have out there? Do you have any idea of what kind of cars we're going to be seeing this year?
We're going to have a lot of high-end cars. We have some coming in on trailers because they're just too expensive to drive around. We also have two dragsters out there that we'll see if maybe they start up. Who knows? And we have room for 183 cars, and it's almost sold out right now.
Okay, so we're getting close to that. So if people want to know more about it, they should probably go to the website, which I think we have a thing of that, so people can go there, find out more volunteer information, find out about how to get involved and that kind of thing. What's the most important thing people should know about what you guys do over there in terms of the Knights of Columbus and doing these kind of fundraising events?
Our heart is in the community.
Yeah.
We really believe in helping people out. I think that it just goes through our whole organization that we care about our backyard. We care a lot about homelessness. We care about kids, but we care. So I'm really honored to be able to be part of the organization.
And it takes a lot of people to do this, and I know you have a lot of volunteers, a lot of folks. Before we go, I want to go through it one more time. Tell me all the details we need to know to get out to the Classic Car Show this year.
Okay, so it's on the website.
Right.
You can come down to the pier area between 4 and 10 o'clock at night, or that whole area for the trunk or treat. In the morning, it starts at 8 o'clock. We have, 50, 60 arts and craft vendors. We have the Snow and Surf Expo Village, which is ski, surf shops, surfing companies, ski companies.
You're going to have some great tribute bands out there too, right?
We have 3 bands, we have 2 70s bands, and the big band is from 2 to 4 is the Beach Boys tribute band from Disney.
Okay.
So lots of fun, lots of music.
And they have a big following, right?
They have a big following.
Yeah.
So there'll be a lot of people there. It's in our church parking lot, which will become a venue. And we're going to have some really good food, brats, hamburgers, hot dogs, and lots of beer.
Sounds like a good day for everybody. Going to be October 28th. That's the big day. Get down to Newport and see the car show and support some great causes. Mark Orvitz from Knights of Columbus, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, when we come back, we're going to talk about some healthy living in the community. Stay with us.
Pacific Cremation Services offers you the ultimate freedom to become one with the salty breezes and brilliant sunset reflections. A scattering at sea is a unique, beautiful way to honor the life of anyone who chooses to be cremated. We help you plan the details and understand what to expect. Choose from our 3 simple plans and let us help you start the process of healing and life celebration. Contact us at pacificcremationservices.com to create a personalized service at sea today.
Did you know that the Laguna Hills Lodge was originally built as a place for relatives or friends to stay when they were visiting? In 1968, Laguna Woods' residents built the first 2 buildings of the lodge because they wanted a place close by for visitors to stay. Since then, the lodge has become the spare bedroom for the Laguna Woods' residents. The lodge has received the TripAdvisor Award of Excellence 8 years in a row. We invite you to stay in one of our recently remodeled garden rooms and take advantage of a special offer for Laguna Woods' residents, family, and friends.
Dr. Farhumand and her associates at Brilliant Smile are excited to announce we now feature cone beam computed tomography. CBCT scans have many benefits over traditional x-rays. They are fast, safe, non-invasive, and provide better care to our patients. The 3D images provide an accurate view of teeth, bones, and soft tissue. It allows us to diagnose and treat more effectively. Also, it features modern diagnosing of sleep apnea by checking the airways and obstructions. Get started today. Call Brilliant Smile, Laguna Woods Village favorite dentist.
Are you or someone you know facing financial challenges from unexpected emergency expenses? The foundation of Laguna Woods Village can provide the temporary help you need. Meals on Wheels, adult day services, dental services, medical alert services, and ambulance contracts. Contact the Village Social Services at 949-597-4267 to see if you qualify. Neighbors helping neighbors. The mission of the foundation of Laguna Woods Village.
Let's talk about the new Healthy Living Club and some of the great things they're doing here in the community. I'm joined by Dr. Soon Shin. Thanks for joining us today, talk about healthy living. Let's kind of get right into it. Tell me a little bit about the club and what it's all about and what are some of the things that you guys are focused on.
Sure, thank you. Healthy Living Club is organized in the Laguna Village, and we're going to have the first meeting on October 13. We're going to discuss what is our plan, how we are going to apply this Blue Jones longevity principle to our communities,
right?
And see how to use our technology to make a role model of the senior living communities for the future.
So tell me, what is a blue zone? Let me get kind of like, so it's a new club, it's kind of a new concept. So what are we talking about when we're talking about like what are blue zones in general?
Blue Jones is it's a Netflix documentary, Live to 100.
Okay.
Dan actually visited 5 different locations in the world, and they have their longevity and healthier living.
And what happened this year? Sardinia, Italy, Okinawa, Japan, Loma Linda, California, Acara, Greece, Nicoya, Costa Rica, are some of the locations where you have these like where people have a little bit more longevity for whatever reason that might be,
yes. Right? From there, they extracted 5 9 features. What features lead to longevity and healthier life than other places? And that is the key for the feature, what we want to address. But those features are developed by people's effort coping with difficult natures or dictated by religious activities.
Okay.
But we don't have that outside force here.
Okay.
So we have to develop our own way, utilizing community resources and the technology.
And we have the 9 common features of a blue zone in terms of what some of those features are. Like you said, it's kind of mind and body is a little bit of a combination, right? So one is a physical activity, which we all know we should do more of, right? So talk a little about some of the maybe the commonalities in the kind of physical activity. It's not like going to the gym every day and working out, but maybe just getting up and around and being active.
Yes, just built-in activities. If you try to walk alone, that will become a chore. But if you walk with friends, talk, there will be a mental relax as well as physical activities.
Okay. And so that kind of leads into that sense of purpose as too, like the community, having a sense of purpose in your life. And like when people retire, let's talk about this community here. When people retire, sometimes they lose their sense of purpose when they lose that job or they don't have that daily office grind to go to. So is it important to have that sense of purpose throughout your life?
Yes. So I have a friend. He's a retired doctor. He's a very good doctor. But nowadays he felt, why do I living? You live the interest of your living. So what is another motivation? It's a community involvement.
Right.
You have a talent, make use of your talent for the community. That can be a purpose of living and still make use of your knowledge. This community have a rich talents. We want to utilize their retired the knowledge basis for the community help.
Another one's sleep, which I know a lot of a lot of people in retirement communities, they can get their sleep because they're not going to that daily office, right? But that sleep is such an important factor for everybody, and not have electronics and all those things, right?
So the monitoring sleep is one of the feature of the Health Watch, and when did you get to sleep? How many hours you sleep? What's the quality of sleep? And many people having problem with actually sleep. And so we need to assess their sleep patterns and then advise how to improve their sleeps. That is the key to one of the factors for the health.
And of course, healthy diet comes into play too as well, right? That's one of the factors in terms of like just eating right and making sure that it's kind of a preventative care for yourself.
Yes. So healthy living actually is difficult because there's a personal preference, and there are many different ways. But we don't encourage everybody to eat a vegetable all the time. So our goal is just use NIH guideline. You eat a lot of fruits and cut down on the saturated fat and drink lots of waters. And so that's the generic scientific guideline we want people to follow.
Okay. I'm going to run through some of the other lists. There, drinking alcohol in moderation, of course, connecting with your community and having, like you said at the beginning, like a sense of purpose and do the activities with people. Putting family first, which is another great thing, and choosing social circles that support healthy behaviors. Those are all they all kind of mesh together a little bit, don't they?
Right. So that's the way harmonious life. The health is not just coming out from only one parameters of activities. It's just healthy lifestyle we want to develop and promote.
How important is it, your mindset in all of this, when you kind of take that approach? Is it that negative versus positive or moving forward kind of mindset? Is that an important part of it as well?
Yes. It's a mind is everything. So what we are promoting is proactive. Just make a positive thinking, help out others, and reach out. So positive attitude is the baseline for your health.
Okay, and when you apply it here to what you guys are going to try to do with the club, tell me a little bit about how the first meeting and what we're going to be talking about at the meeting, at the first club meeting.
So our goal is first we want to structures. So we want to recruit members from 10 different activity groups, like a sewing group versus tennis club members, or ping pong, or dancing club. How different people with different activities or hobby, and we assess the baseline of their health. And from there, we want to monitor the weekly the health data and see how that improves or affecting one group versus other groups. So we can set some baseline with the data.
Okay, and I want to get that slide up on the screen one more time about when the first meeting is and where it's going to be happening. And so make sure people get out to that Healthy Living Club. Tell us a little bit about where and when it's going to be.
So the meeting will be this Friday, and October 13th, and we're going to meet at 10 o'clock at Clubhouse 2. We will discuss what is the objectives of our clubs, and then how we are going to achieve that goal, and what is the benefit as a club members, and then future plan how to expand, develop our healthy living model in the community to expand to other community.
Fantastic. Dr. Soon Shin, thank you so much from the Healthy Living Club. Make sure you guys get out to that meeting on Friday. When we come back, we'll talk about the Monday movie. Stay with us.
Okay.
The California Attorney General, Ron Bonta, issued a consumer alert on hearing aids sold over the counter or online. Quote, while hearing aids sold online or over the counter may appear to be more cost effective than traditional hearing aids, they may not properly address your particular hearing loss needs, or they may be outright scams. He goes on to say, get checked by a licensed hearing professional and beware of misleading claims. Call Advanced Ear Care today for answers on over-the-counter hearing aids and options. Tell them Stuart sent you.
Hi, I'm Dan McEachran. 35 years ago, I was lucky enough to get my start in Laguna Woods. First, building patio rooms, then kitchens. Our cabinets are all built locally in Irvine. It all began with patio rooms, like this Majorca model, which we made into a complete room. I'll pull permits. We'll take care of everything. Give me a call. We'll do a nice job for you.
At Freedom Village Assisted Living, we provide loving care and support when your loved one needs it most. We believe in laughing more and caring more. Dining will be an experience, not just a meal. We offer opportunities to create new memories. Your family will feel like they are part of our family as we work toward creating an extraordinary difference in lives worth living. To schedule a tour and complimentary lunch and for more information, please call us at 949-340-8108 or visit our website, freedomvillage.org.
Welcome back. Let's talk Monday movie. Okay, it's going to be The Long Goodbye with Elliot Gould, and that's brought to us by Providence Mission Hospital. And look at that. Nothing else says goodbye like a bullet. Woof, Philip Marlowe, getting rough. Well, this is Philip Marlowe. He plays Philip Marlowe in this movie, and he's in the middle of the night. A private eye Philip Marlowe and his friend drives his friend to Mexican border, and when Marlowe returns home, the police are waiting for him, and he learns that Terry's wife, Sylvie, has been killed. He's arrested as an accessory, but is released after a few days, and that's when it really comes into play, because you find out there's more to it than that. He probably didn't do it. Oh my goodness. There was $350,000 missing from some sort of mob guy, and all the private eye sleuthing goes from there. So that's going to be our Monday movie, 2 p.m. with subtitles, 6 p.m. without the subtitles, and that's brought to us by Providence Mission Hospital. Let's take a check on the weather. It's going to be a warm one today. This is going to be the warmest day of the week. The rest of the week actually is going to be pretty nice and mild, mid-70s, more what we're used to this time of year. We got some AM clouds. We got some marine layer hanging around a little bit. But for the most part, it's going to be a nice, cool day after today. And even today, not too bad, 78, right? We're getting away from those 80s and 90s that we saw last week. Should be a nice one. Tomorrow on the program, we have Bright Ideas program. That's a great program where you, the residents, can help the community here save a lot of money with your bright ideas. We'll tell you all about that tomorrow on Tuesday, and the Theater Guild's going to be with us as well. That's going to do it for this edition of This Day. I'm Michael Taylor. For all of us here at Village Television, we hope you make this day a great one.
The Salvation Army Orange County is committed to building hope in people's lives rather than just more shelters. The Center of Hope, a comprehensive homeless care solution, combines a 325-bed emergency shelter, 72 permanent supportive housing apartments, on-site medical, dental, vision, and mental health care, and an award-winning drug and alcohol rehabilitation center. Donate today to transform lives, create safer neighborhoods, and provide an opportunity to end chronic homelessness in Orange County.
Your first day of retirement. What will you wake up to? Freedom? Time? Adventure? Your ideal retirement doesn't just have to come alive in your dreams. Awaken to your new reality. Awaken your spirit, your vision. It's not a dream. It's your next chapter, your future, and it's in reach. Next generation retirement doesn't happen by accident. Plan for your bright future. Awaken to what's possible.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. Remember me? I'm the king of whoopee. And you're watching Village Television. But everybody does.